Hi, my name's Matthew Jester, just making a quick video here. This is going to be on hypnosis and drawings, part 1 of 2. So, I have a certificate of completion here just showing that I'm certified and competent in the field of hypnosis. Please watch my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. I will leave a link in the description. I'll also leave additional links in the description of other relevant videos. I've been abused with hypnosis, and my ability to speak is being inhibited with hypnosis, which is why I have to read everything when I make videos. If you notice me stuttering, speaking slowly, slurred speaking, being unable to speak clearly, or any other difficulty speaking, I explain how this is being done to me on my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. These issues speaking have been happening consistently within the first 3 minutes of my videos. I will be raising my left index finger whenever the hypnosis is inhibiting my ability to speak so that I can point out the hypnosis inhibiting my ability to speak without interrupting myself in videos. Please pay attention to my tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language when I raise my finger because you're most likely going to be able to notice the hypnosis, and try not to fixate too much attention on my finger. Anyways, that was extremely abusive. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of this anyways, just see how fast I can read it. I was hypnotized to inhibit my ability to speak prior to being framed for assault charges that I didn't commit, so that I wouldn't be able to defend myself in court, forcing me to enter a plea of no contest, which allowed the prosecutor to convict me without having to present any evidence at trial. The hypnosis was used to completely inhibit. Hold on a second. Let me put a bigger period there. There we go. The hypnosis was used to completely inhibit my ability to competently defend myself in court and consult with my attorney by using hypnosis to inhibit my ability to speak, repress my memory while speaking, and inhibiting my ability to write. I was hypnotized to inhibit my ability to write so that I wouldn't be able to adapt to the hypnosis, repressing my memory and inhibiting my ability to speak by writing down a defense for my case, rendering me completely defenseless in court. One method of concealing the hypnosis being used to inhibit my ability to write was by telling me they were going to help me improve my handwriting with hypnosis by hypnotizing me to alter the curvature and shape of letter formation in my handwriting. They convinced me they were using hypnosis to help me improve my handwriting so that I wouldn't question the alterations in my handwriting and realize my ability to write was being inhibited by hypnosis. One of the methods of inhibiting my ability to write with hypnosis was by making my hand twitch or cramp while writing, causing me to make a mistake in my handwriting that I wouldn't be able to erase because I wasn't given an eraser or a pencil with an eraser in jail and was only given limited amounts of paper on request forms so that I couldn't just keep rewriting it. I was hypnotized to draw over the mistakes in my handwriting with pictures of very specific, simple objects that each had specified meanings that were relevant to my specific situation as a method to get me to stop trying to write in order to prevent me from noticing the hypnosis was inhibiting my ability to write to an abnormal extreme. I started writing, I need help, I need my meds, the jail guards are abusing me, Adult Protective Services, American Civil Liberties Union, Division of Occupational and Professional Licensing, and give me medical care or give me death on the walls of the jail. And in order to change what I was writing, I was hypnotized to write song names of my favorite artists and to draw pictures to make it look like a piece of artwork I was doodling that wasn't different from what other inmates were drawing on the walls. They're drawing on the walls. There it is. So that the jail wouldn't get shut down. That was annoying. From me writing about abuse on the walls. An example of this was writing the song name I Need a Doctor by Eminem, Skylar Grey, and Dr. Dre because the song had relevance to the situation, and I was hypnotized to keep writing song names and even drawing pictures that turned into an artistic collage. The pictures I was hypnotized to draw were extremely simple and easy to draw because I'm not good at drawing, and if it wasn't easy, I wouldn't have done it. The drawings were mostly pertaining to music, hypnosis, abuse, how I almost jumped off a flight of stairs and broke my legs in jail because the only way, oh my. Okay, so let me finish reading. An example of this was writing the song name I Need a Doctor by Eminem, Skylar Grey, and Dr. Dre because the song had relevance to the situation. I was hypnotized to keep writing song names and even drawing pictures that turned into an artistic collage. The pictures I was hypnotized to draw were extremely simple and easy to draw because I'm not good at drawing, and if it wasn't easy, I wouldn't have done it. The drawings were mostly pertaining to music, hypnosis, abuse, how I was music, hypnosis, abuse, how I almost jumped off a flight of stairs and broke my legs in jail because the only way I could get the medications I needed was by hospitalizing myself. Several pictures about death and murder, and several pictures were used to conceal the pictures about death and murder because there was too much evidence of it. Eminem's album called Music to be Murdered By was a method of making all the pictures about death and murder seem normal because it was about music, and my favorite artist was Eminem. The artwork was used as a form of therapy that allowed me to process unresolved trauma and cope with the death of my friend when I found him dead in the woods, and the pictures were used to distract me and stop me from writing and defending myself in court. The pictures were so relevant to my situation, I wanted to use them as a form of evidence that I was hypnotized in court, and to prevent me from doing so, the jail guards would confiscate everything and anything I wrote and or drew so that I couldn't use the drawings as evidence in court, and I was also hypnotized to mess up the drawings to impair the integrity of the evidence and deter me from attempting to use the drawings as evidence. I was hypnotized in court. The drawings were used to condition me to develop learned helplessness and force me to give up trying to prove my innocence in court because I was hypnotized to feel severe confusion and dysphoria trying to write anything because they needed to make sure I wouldn't try to defend myself in court or be able to defend myself in court. I was hypnotized to feel euphoria drawing and to feel drawing was easy and enjoyable because they needed me to draw so that the jail guards could confiscate all the request form copies I wrote or drew on. I wrote and or drew on as contraband without allowing me to question why they would consider a letter to the judge written on the back of a request form as contraband. Hypnosis utilized operant conditioning to promote behaviors that made it difficult to defend myself in court with reward and positive reinforcement, and deterred behavior that made it easier to defend myself in court with punishment and negative reinforcement. And the hypnosis utilized confusion so that I wouldn't realize what was happening. Okay, yeah, that's really not as long as it seems at all. Okay, great. That's not that long. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. I'm going to start over.